The lazy splits release is going to be a really great holding, but also dynamic movement to release the entire longitudinal fascia. It starts up at the top of your head and runs all the way down the posterior part of your body, down to the ankle and foot. Now, just remember, it's a 3 out of 10 intensity. Higher than that 3 out of 10 when you're doing it. We need to regress it back down because we're not forcing a stretch here. We're just allowing your body to melt into the exercise. So step your foot up onto the chair and make sure your foot is about 45 degrees. Now, from here, we're going to completely lose your posture and get your chest to come down to your knee to completely relax and let your arms hang. Then we can add them to the chair for a little bit more support. Now, we're holding this position here. Keep a little bit of a bend in the back leg, and you should feel a 3 out of 10 tension through the back side of your hamstring, and we're going to completely melt into the movement. Now, once you've held this for the prescribed amount of time, we're going to add your dynamic movements. So think about keeping pressure in your heel and your toes equally. Then we're thinking about dragging your heel backwards and forwards, but keeping pressure in your toes. So your foot's actually not moving, but it's just a dynamic movement like this. And start slow to get your coordination, but once you're feeling like you've got it, you can start to make them as rapid as you can. And the progression for that is getting rid of the chair, going down to the floor, getting into the exact same position, and this position here is why we call it the lazy splits. All the cues stay exactly the same, and as you progress more and more, that back knee goes further and further back into more of a splits position. Now, the goal throughout this is to make sure you keep your chest down onto your knee, completely relaxed through the posterior side of your body, and we're kind of flossing through the connective tissue that connects from your toes all the way up to your head. Now, a big one here is we want to go the prescribed reps. Or if you start to get a little bit of tingling through the bottom of your leg or the back side of your leg, that's your cue to stop. Don't push through that sort of stuff. You can come up, relax, and then go into your other side.